Standing looking lost in the park, not knowing who or what I am, this is Tell It Someone. First question is from Serious Mind. Will he or won't he? Well, that depends on the will or the won't of the person involved, and I don't know who he is. So, stuff will happen. I don't know what, because I don't know who or that is. I require more data, maybe from this next question. Also from Serious Mind, if the frogs are croaking, why are they so noisy? Well, they're actually ribbiting, and they're ribbiting in order to get into contact with the lady frogs in order to make more frogs, because so many of them are actually croaking. So they're actually ribbiting right now in order to croak later on. Well, in order to make sure there's another generation of frogs before they croak. Next question is from Zev. Not to alarm you, but they know. Get out while you can. Further instructions are in the water. Hang on. Water. There we go. Here's a can. Oh. Doesn't sound like water. They got me. I replaced my water with the energy drink that I normally carry around in my pocket. Oh well, too late now. Let's get on with the episode. Next question is from Joe Freddy. Why do we have to have a dovetail question? Why can't we have a parrot, pheasant or peacock tail question? Because those types of questions do not dovetail in the way a carpenter would dovetail a joint into a thing to make a drawer or a box or something. It's sort of neatly added onto the end of the end of the episode in order to contain more stuff and get more comments onto this thing, and therefore while you're commenting you can ask a question which will enable me to go on to the next episode. Next question is from Robert Wallace. My cat has been looking at me all cockeyed lately. What is his problem? Well, his problem is that you do not understand what he needs because he won't tell you, because he's a cat. We'll look into this issue later on. That is what is called a something forward, a look forward, some sort of. I'm not an actual writer. I don't know these things. Call forward. That's it. It's a call forward to something later on in the episode. Spoilers. I'm not saying anything more. Dad V2. Well, until I get to that bit. Dad V2 asks. To print out a quality piece of paper with qualifications on it, I would require possession of a printer. I do possess a printer, however, the place that I am currently studying at does happen to have a rather conveniently housed a two-dimensional flat floppy surface inking device situated upon their primary premises. However, if I were to study at home and online for free, I would not have access to that printer. How do I print a piece of paper from a printer? I do not have printing access to print from. Well, you just enroll in that institution and print from that printer, and then finish your online your degree there and pay for your StudyLink stuff, and then you're done. It's really quite that simple. But it defeats the entire narrative of the last 12 weeks of your StudyLink thing. Michael Jones asks, I have a mountain stream running through my property, though I dare not drink from it. The fish fuck in it and piss and shit, and so go tell it to someone. That's not a question, but I understand what you mean. The stream running through my backyard is full of this stuff, and it's not a stream, it's actually a six-pack. Next question is from the Gingerhead Man. If animals could talk, which ones would be the rudest? Well, of course humans would be the rudest, because we are also animals. And you know why they don't talk to you, especially the cats. They don't talk to you because, you know, we're rude to them. We eat them and stuff, and not just, killing them and eating them. We go to extraordinarily long lengths to kill them and eat them. Like, we have large tracts of land full of these animals, and then we raise them from being little baby animals until great big animals, and then we eat them. We kill them and eat them, and we also breed them in order to have more meat. And so that's pretty darn rude in order just to control the entire life cycle of entire species, just so we can have a nice Sunday roast. That's pretty rude. And no other animals will talk to us, except for the parrots. And they're just mocking us! Last question is from Roll of Nichols. Have you ever been wombling? Well, according to the British documentary from the 1970s and 80s, the Womblers of Wimbledon were wombling free, underground, making good use of the underground, overground, wombling free. The Wombles of Wimbledon Common are we, making good use of the things that we find, the things that the everyday folks leave behind. And they were about this big, and they were small people in fursuits, living underground, under Wimbledon Common, and recycling stuff. And no, I haven't done that because I'm this tall, not this tall, and I don't have a fursuit yet. I don't yiff like a womble either. I don't know what yiff means. I honestly don't. That's it for Tell Us How One for this week. If you would like to ask me a question, then ask me a question down there. Or you can answer this dovetail question, which I previously, put up on the screen already. And pretended not to notice, even though I did notice it because I just got the idea just a little while ago of what I was going to ask and when I was going to ask it. That's why I sort of stepped sideways a bit. Usually I come up with these things while editing or something, but some of these things, they get inspiration while I'm actually talking. Yeah, it's a pretty good one this week. I'm proud of this one. I'm proud of this one as, there's another word for it, ashamed. I'm dangerously talented and I don't have a cool sign-off. Have I swallowed the camera in a while? I'll do that.